I wanna get away, 'cause you know, like I know, there's a better taste. I'm hooked on your loving, beloved, leave me. But when you hold my body, I know you need me. Wait for me, baby. I've been going half crazy for your love. And I was told that the sex was better than drugs. Being addicted, boy, listen. You're the only piece of the puzzle you're missing. Like when we kissing, bye, bye, bye. You got a girl that'll ride, ride, ride. So take me tonight and do what you do to me, baby. Let me know who sings that song. I give y'all a shout out in next week's Love and Hip Hop Hollywood review. Now, speaking of shouts outs, in last week's review, I want to give a shout out to a few people. I wanted people to name their favorite Brandy song. Let's see. Excuse me. Love 5T Minute said Angel in Disguise, Almost Doesn't Count, Broken Hearted, Have You Ever. So, all good songs. My girl Ty Bivens, she says that the songs that she likes from Never Say Never. Oh, yeah, I mentioned from Brandy's second album, Never Say Never. I wanted you guys to tell me your favorite songs from that particular Brandy album. So I gave Love 15 Minutes. And now Top Evans says that her favorite songs from that album is The Boy's Mind and Angel in Disguise she was. Yes. And also I want to give a shout out to my girl Stephanie McNeil. At the beginning of last week's review, I mentioned what was the song that I was singing, and it was Keisha Cole, I Just Want It to Be Over, 2005. Yes. I just want it to be over. Shouts out to my girl Monique McCoven. I believe she's a new subscriber, so hey Monique. And she mentioned Keisha Cole. Let's see. I was also singing another song in last week's review, and it was Woman to Woman. Shirley Brown. And Ty Bivens got that right. Love 5T Minute. I believe that's it. Yeah, so shouts out to all those people. Love 5T Minute, Ty Bivens, and the legendary, iconic Stephanie McNeil. And, like I said, Monique McCoven. Okay. So on with this week's review, child. Okay, so it began. Oh, also y'all already know it drew in the comments. The song that I was singing at the beginning. Let me know what song that was, and I'll give y'all a shout out next week's review. I asked for the name of the artist or artists, the name of the song, the year it came out, and what album it came off of. Give me all of that or some of that, and I'll give you a shout out. Okay. So we began with Masika. Now Masika is getting her toes done. They made sure to show all that hair on her feet. I think the bitch is a werewolf, but that's not my business. I mean, I got hair on my feet too, but I'm a man. So I don't know. I think it's just they've been shading Masika's feet, to be honest, since like last episode, the episode before that, whatever episode her and Zell got into it, when he mentioned how dirty her feet was. They've been showing Masika's feet, and it's been something off about Masika's feet this whole time. But you know, they showed her getting jewels and shit on her polish. She's like, "Ooh, child, is so fancy. It was little tiny little jewels or glitter or something." I was like, "Look at that." I've never had a pedicure, y'all. Never had a pedicure. I'm scared. I heard they be cutting up some women's feet. They be getting bloody and shit. They just get the scissor happy, be talking and shit about your feet and your corns and things, and they be done sliced you up, child. They sliced me up. Most wanted. Most wanted. You hear me? But anyway, so Masika's there getting her feet done. Then all of a sudden we see Ray. Now Ray, I don't know his last name, but Ray, I remember Ray. He was on the BET series College Hill one season. Can't remember what city or whatever. Um, but Ray, I didn't like Ray on College Hill, and unfortunately, I hate to say it, um, because he's my fellow LGBT brother, and I hate to say it, but I don't think I'm like his ass on this season either, on this show. I just don't see it happening. It could possibly happen, but it was just how he came off. It was just like, oh god. So anyway, of course they started talking about Zell Swag. Apparently Ray and Zell Swag don't like each other or had some kind of bad history. And he mentioned that they met in Atlanta, and Ray was just like, yeah, he was sweaty and the gold teeth, and he was drinking Hennessy and all that. You know, Zell Swag is extra. He ain't got nothing to lose, child. So he's extra and doing the most. And he was just like, yeah, he was just like, he just looked like a different version of Coolio. Um, and Masika was just like, you know what? Masika's having this lip gloss line launch party, whatever the hell. And Ray is now an event planner, and he's helping her with that. So she is torn on whether or not she should invite Zale, because obviously her and Zale fell out. And Ray was just like, you know what, invite Zale, but I got something for his ass, so go ahead and invite him. Masika was just like, you know, I'm not totally, I don't hate Zale or anything, but I'm just low key, you know, this is my event, and I don't know if I should invite him. But Ray insisted that she invited him, so there you go. I don't know why. Obviously, it's just messiness, and of course, they're gonna put the two queens against each other on the show. It's just so interesting to me. They're doing the absolute most, but I doubt if either Ray or Zell come back for next season. I'll be shocked, because they'll be the first people of the LGBT community to come back on this franchise for the next season, or any of them I can think, any damn show that I can think of, unless it's a show that's like based around them or something like that. But we'll see if they come back. All the shit they doing and showing out. We'll see if they come back next season. They probably won't. So moving on from that, child, we have oh, the next scene was Moniece and Nia Riley. She ain't got nothing to do on the show. She's just a supporting cast member. She's supporting Tiara in her supposed alcoholism or whatever the hell. I'm trying to get this to see this camera. Okay, there we go. That's just how I twisted it down. Just did my twist, y'all. I live for a nice juicy twist. Don't y'all live for it? I'm gonna keep this shit in for a week though. So I can't be bothered. It's a process, darling. When your hair is natural and it's thick, and when it starts to get longer, and it's just you have to set hours aside, darling. Anyway, so Moniece and Nia Riley, they invite Cisco over. They want to talk about TT being a drunk. And which, do I think that Tiara has an alcohol problem? I don't damn know. It looks like it from the show, but honestly, I just think she's just selling out. You know, Mama, she's scratching for a storyline. She done got so reliant on this show that she's not putting out any music or whatever, and so it's just this is her main income, and so this is her storyline for the season. Her falling out in the middle of the street, asking the homeless for change, just I don't know, twerking in subways, whatever the hell this is her storyline this season. Do I think she likes to drink? Hell yeah. Does Chase like to drink? Hell yeah. But do I think that she's an alcoholic? Don't know. I can't call that lady alcohol. I mean, I will on this review, and just to talk shit and throw a little drama out there just for shits and giggles. But I don't know for sure. None of us know for sure. But it's unfortunate. Tiara, you could have had it all. Even once they decided to go with Rihanna and drop your ass down by the riverside, down by the riverside, you could have still like made something of yourself. You being on the show, just like your what? Tiara done been on the show since the beginning. This the fourth season. You ain't did shit with this platform yet. Come on, mama. Come on. You still got time. You still a young girl. You still got time, but not that much time. Oh. So hurry it up. Speed that shit up. So anyway, Cisco, he just can't believe how Tiara's acting now in LA, because apparently the way that she acted in New York was totally different, which I was looking like Nia Riley. I was just like, how the hell is that different? I mean, I ain't quite understand what he meant by that, but apparently she wasn't a drunk in New York. But now she's a drunk when she's around her twins, her friends, or whatever. So Moniece then was just like, you know what? We need to, help sister girl, and we're gonna do our own thing. Me and Nia gonna do our own thing to help her, but you need to help her too. Sister was just like, look, I'm honest to God, I'm just simply gonna do what I can, and there you go. Take it or leave it, suck it up good, and God bless. Cisco took Tiara Marie to a clinic, well, basically to like clean her system, give her little vitamins or whatever, make her feel better. I was just jumped some damn Gatorade, but I guess I don't know what the hell she needed, but it just wasn't enough. What she needed, it wasn't enough for the amount of alcohol she consumed over these past seasons. So he hooked her up, and it was a very interesting scene. I just hate the way that they got Tiara looking crazy on the show. I mean, if you legit have a issue, I don't see anything wrong with showing it to people, to help somebody else out, who might be scared to show it like in front of people. But I just feel like a big part of this is just not real. Um, and how real reality is, Um, once they left the clinic, or before they left the clinic, Cisco and Tiara, they was talking, sitting on the bed, and she was just like, you know what, I'm just, she seems to be like in a depressive state right now. She said she would rather drink a bottle than talk to Cisco about her issues, and what she's going with her life and her career. And I just really feel bad for Tiara, even though I talk shit, and I will continue to. I genuinely do feel bad for Tiara if this is like a real thing, but I do think they're exaggerating the shit to the max for a storyline, because, like I said, this is her main income now. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Where's the music, Tiara? Where's the What, she had like a little clothing line? Where's the clothing line? Where are the cookbooks? No, 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 no. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. Okay, so moving on from them. Um, Brooke. So Brooke asks, she meets up with Booby, Keisha Cole's soon to be ex husband. And coming out from last week, Brooke got into it with Jade, which is the paralegal that was helping Marcus get a divorce. But he was sleeping with Jade, been sleeping with her since they was both 12 or whatever the hell. So she meets Booby somewhere and outside at night, and they're talking and they holding hands, and they want us to buy that they've been friends ever since they was little in Houston, and yada to the yada, and they grew up together. And Brooke, we ain't never seen you out with Booby, and vice versa. Brooke, we ain't never seen you out with and yeah, and vice versa. So I'm like, whatever. So they sitting there holding each other hands, caressing each other. He's like, man, yo, I'm trying to tell you that dude ain't right for you, yo. All that kind of stuff. And so, she told him the whole mess. And he was just like, you know what, Shawty, I got a song for you. So apparently, Booby, it used to be in the NBA. And I believe he got hurt at one point. And I don't think he ever went back, or he retired, or however the hell. Y'all tell me in the comments how that happened. Um, and I'll give a shout out. Ow. And so they're talking. He plays his little song. He starts to rap. He wants to be a rapper. He said that when he was with Keisha, he was just focused on Bob, and now he wants to be a rapper. I guess Keisha Cole was holding him back from being a rapper, which is the best thing that she could have did, and he could have did. She was trying to help your ass. Why are you even on the show? You could have been getting them good NBA. That's way more than what Mona paying you, I'm sure. You getting them good NBA checks. Your life is public, but it's not that public like it would be on like a Love and Hip Hop. Like, you gonna be in all kinds of mess being on this damn show. So it's just like, Lord. But so he was started rapping, and it was just like, da 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 da, went to the mall. I saw a dog. I wanted to buy it, but it was somebody else's dog. And then I went by the smoothie place. Ice lemonade, peanut butter. This is Chase. Whatever the hell he was rapping about. And Brooke started adding some of her little ad libs in it. Oh, yeah, yeah. I went to the mall. I saw a cat today. I told the pussy all the way. All that shit. So it was cute. Brooke can actually sing. It's a yin yin around the house voice, but Mama can sing. She can. I would love to see Brooke Valentine and Lyrical Anderson go at it like a vocal battle. See who would win the vocal battle. Um, so I'm not gonna throw Keisha Cole in there because I think she could beat them. But even though her voice can be a little yin 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 around the house too. But we love Keisha. We love Keisha. I was just recently bought the Just Like You album. I know it's an old album, but I just bought it recently because I'm just at this point in my life. I'm just because I feel like they're gonna do away with CDs soon. It seems like so. I just want to like buy all the good music from the past that I can and have it in CD because I still use a boombox. To be honest with y'all, y'all tell me how many of y'all still use a boombox. Okay, so they're talking having moments. Brooke Valentine also has a scene with Marcus. She comes out with her robe on and her nice lingerettes. They're talking and he rented this nice mansion in the up in the hills, bitch. It was real nice. And she came around the corner. He was just like, babe, I got all this for you. I got some roses. I should have told you about Jade from Mortal Kombat. I'm so sorry about everything that happened. Not forgive me. And she was just like, you know what, Brooke? Brooke was just like, you know what, Marcus? If I was wearing panties, you would be the last person I would take them off for. I was like, yes, God, forever Brooke on Twitter. And that's a four, darling, number four. I was like, yes, Brooke Valentine. Brooke Valentine had some of the best comebacks and sayings on this show. So I really like Brooke Valentine. I don't know if I buy this whole booby storyline shit, but I really like Brooke Valentine. She's really cool. Um, yeah, I just like her like on reality television. And she's been gone so long from the music scene. People have kind of like forgot or whatever about her music. So it's like she's a fresh face to the world. Versus like somebody like a Keisha Cole. Well, we know Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole been on reality television. Keisha Cole been doing her thing for years, for years. I wonder what Frankie doing. Holla. So she was just like, you know what? She did this as a dig to Marcus. She was just like, you know what? I got a studio session with Booby. And Marcus in her confessional, he was just like, oh, little boo boo from the NBA. Talking about they want to go do a song that ain't nobody gonna hear. That's fine with me. Um we have A1, Marcus. Marcus and A1 are friends, and then we have Solo Lucci. Solo Lucci is friends with A1. I don't know what Solo Lucci looks like, and it's amazing to me that you have such beautiful women fighting over him. I think that everybody is beautiful, um, but there's just certain it's just certain people that you have to squint like to find the beauty. It's just a little harder to see it. And unfortunately, I think he's one of those individuals. And on top of that, because y'all know me by now, most of y'all know me by now. I don't just like go out and just dog some people on these shows or nothing like that. Like I always try to stay as positive as I can, and say good things about folks as well. Um, but it's just hard with him because he's also very cocky. So it's just like you look like that and you're cocky. It's like you're an asshole and you have an attitude, but you look like that. You should be the nicest fucking person since Michelle Obama. Anyway, they having pool shooting the shit. Marcus, you can tell he didn't know who the hell this creature was. He was just looking at his ass like this the whole time he was talking. He decided to solo Lucci. He was like, "Yeah, I met up with my baby mama." They had a scene where what's her name, Alexis Sky, and Solo Lucci met up in the strip club. They were talking, and she was still upset, and Talking about the baby, and I don't know if the heifer pregnant still or not. I don't believe it. I believe when she started the show, when she posted on Instagram, like all these other people do. Um, and she was just like, he was talking about that scene they had, and apparently Alexis is mad at Solo Lucci because he has this crazy baby mama and they keep stalking her the same way she's stalking Masika. The same way the whole reason she even came on the show was to fuck with Masika because Masika stole Fetty Wap from her, even though she's not with Fetty Wap, she's with this monster from the Hills Have Eyes, the Black Virgin. And so I'm just like, whatever. So, he's, worried about his baby mama and Alexis, but he was just like, my baby mama's savage. Like, she's just crazy and ain't nobody safe. And she legit is crazy. I believe that. A1 decides to tell the guys that, yeah, he has this meeting with Keisha Cole. And, he wants to, shoot the shit with Keisha Cole and have moments. And Marcus just like, well, let me tell you about Brooke. Brooke, he's she had this she's meeting around with Booby and all this kind of stuff. They showed a scene with Booby and Brooke Valentine in the studio together, and she legit didn't have on no drawers, I believe it. And she's doing her little part on the song, and it's actually like a real song. They showed it. Booby featuring Brooke Valentine, whatever the song is called. I believe it's called The Mall, or I Saw a Puppy, something like that. And so she was just like, I would never disrespect my girl Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole don't know you, Brooke. Anyway, she was like, I never disrespect my girl Keisha Cole, and but now since they're separated and I ain't with Marcus, things are looking up. So it's gonna be a whole mess with that, I'm sure. But anyway, A1 meets up with Keisha Cole, um, and A1's a producer, and with Keisha Cole, A&R, I believe. And they meet and have moments. So, they have a pretty decent conversation. A1 also decides to mention that, his wife is Lyrical Anderson and she is a little, weary. She don't want him to work with female artists until her shit gets out there. Keisha Cole was just like, oh, okay, that's cool, but I don't mean, no harm or anything. It's just music for me and all. And I truly believe that Keisha Cole is that type of person as to where it's strictly with the music. And she's not with the funny business or trying to, sleep with certain guys, or if a certain guy try to come on to her, I believe she'll completely, turn them down. I do believe that. She do seem like she's a legit genuine person. Um Speaking of Keisha Cole, she met up with Zell Swag. I guess we're gonna buy that Zell Swag and Keisha Cole know each other. Okay. So he apparently is, he's a stylist and he's styling something for Keisha Cole, and she's just like, I really do like Zell. He really is a sweet guy, heart of gold, but he can be mean sometimes, and we've witnessed that, Keisha. We know. And they're talking, and Zell Swag was just like, well, I met up with Masika, and me and Masika, we real cool. I always liked her, but shit just not working out anymore, and she cussed me out because I had a meeting with Alexis Sky, and she threw a cheap purse at me, and Keisha Cole is legit just looking at him. She don't care. Keisha Cole got something else going on in her mind. She did not care about this little gay boy and his problems. So she's just sitting there looking at his ass. About fell out laughing. And she was just like, you just need to slow down, just stop being petty. He mentioned Ray because Ray's the event planner. Masika already invited him to her event, where she was leery about inviting him and said not to invite him, but Ray insisted on him being there just to start shit. So he was just like, yeah, I'm gonna come and try to support her and yada to the yada. Um, Keisha Cole was just like, okay, well, do your thing. So Miss Nikki Baby, she has a little photo shoot for her new by Nikki lingerie line moment, and it looks cute. Um, I heard that she has like a lot of nude clothing for like darker skinned women and stuff, and I can appreciate that, darling, because when people say nude, nude ain't for folks my complexion and probably a little lighter and definitely darker. That's nude. When people say nude, like nude lipstick, nude clothing, it's white people nude. It's not, you know, Kiki nude. But So anyway, she having this photo shoot, and Alexis Sky, blowed up ass, is there. Um, and then all of a sudden we see this crazy high yellow woman come flying in. She was just like looking like that. I was like, who this bitch is? Hell. But she was just like, Alexis Scott, why'd you talking to my man? Why'd you talking to my baby daddy? Y'all see y'all Alexis just Scott, I ain't doing nothing to you, child. Alexis Scott was a little scared. They had to get security. Miss Nikki baby, had to escort Alexis Scott him out of there. And I was just like, my God. One compliment I will give Miss Nikki baby on her looks. Miss Nikki Baby looked gorgeous in the scene when she was in her photo shoot. She just has that Mariah Carey glow. You know how Mariah Carey has, that golden glow about her, but everybody else just is in normal lighting, but she has that special lighting. That's that light that Nikki was giving me. She's definitely giving me Oscar tease, just golden, just a statue. But her skin looked great, and this is um she just don't need to wear bathing suits and shit because once you see that ass and you see them little knees and legs, it's just not working. Um, but for the neck up and her hair and everything, when you see her, she looks good. She really does. Um, but my God, how much more work are you gonna get? Miss Nikki Baby, I think is younger than me, and I'm finna be 28th on September 28th. Write that shit down. Chase King was here at his King's World on all other social media platforms, darling. Is going to be 28 years old on September 28th. Year Rhythm Nation, 1989. Yes, that's right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 89 was a good year. Y'all tell me in the comments some of y'all favorite movies from 1989 and some of y'all favorite music from 1989. Y'all let me know. And we're gonna probably do the same thing like actually on my birthday because I'm probably gonna try to do like a birthday video or whatever, just like talking and whatever, shoot the shit maybe the day before or the day after or something like that. And we could just have like little cute moments of like y'all remember 1989? What happened? Because I'm probably not doing anything for my birthday, y'all. So I don't really have friends, so yeah. Me and Princess Love in the same boat because she ain't got no friends either. So anyway, it's a whole mess, darling. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yes, Miss Sticky Baby looked good. Okay, moving on from that. And the baby mama, Solo Lucci baby mama is crazy. She legit looked like I say, I don't understand why and she's a pretty girl. I don't understand why these girls go off for these men that literally look like they legit look like they just niggas you can find on the corners. No disrespect, or folks that you done dug up, child. And they just came back to life like Uma Thurman and Kill Bill. Just done got out the casket, done crawled their way up to safety. So we get to Masika Malika. Finally, child. We get to Masika Malika's little lip gloss eyeliner, whatever the hell event. I just look at Masika Malika in her confessional. She just looks the. She talks so much shit about Miss Nikki Baby, but she's had almost as much surgery as Miss Nikki Baby. These big ass tits that she got here, they're so like big around, like it's like they're long and then they're just like this fucking big around. Like each. Like it's so I don't even know why you wouldn't want that much pressure on your back. Why you would what if you have more kids? Like it's and I only go off about this because I feel like a lot of these girls are very, very naturally pretty, but they just do the most for no reason. It's so sad when you see somebody who's obviously gorgeous, but they don't see it. It's really unfortunate. Anyway, so we get to her eyeliner, lip gloss, lip liner, eyebrow pencil, launch, and Zell Swagger Moniece there. Masika walked up to both of them and, gave Monisa, the air kisses and all that. And when it came to Zell Swag, she completely dissed him. She was just like, you know what? I appreciate you for coming. I'm not mad at you. But I'm going to take my best friend over here and just love Zell Swag by itself. I thought that was very rude, Masika. You and your duck lips. That was really wrong of you. If you're going to invite the man there, why be rude to him? Um, but on top of that, Zell Swag should have known it was some shit because Ray was involved, and him and Ray don't fool with each other. So why would you go? But of course, Mona made they ass makes them do shit that they can't control. So anyway, Ray comes in this tight ass suit. He on some kind of turtleneck moment. I don't know what the hell he had on. I don't know what he had on. I'm a big dude too, Ray, so I get it. But some shit we just shouldn't try to squeeze into. We should just let it go. And just go to damn Burlington's or Marshalls or damn TJ Maxx or maybe even Walmart. Go some damn where we can find some shit that will fit us. Okay. You got to go to the big girl store. The big girls and the big boys store. So anyway, he was stuffed in that outfit. But anyway, so he started to talk, and immediately Zell Swag started to run his mouth and make comments the same way he did at Hazel's event when she came out the helicopter. And because I do want to like Zell Swag, but that's one thing I don't like about him. He really is super duper childish at times. So she had her lip gloss laid out on a table, and Zell Swag was laying all on the damn table, stood up, standing on top of the table, arguing with Ray. I was just like, look at this foolishness here. And he ain't got nothing to lose, child. Nothing to lose. So that's why he's showing out like this. And he's trying to get renewed for next season. But we'll see if he get renewed for next season. Um, so him and Ray started going back and forth, and Ray was just like, you borrow clothes in your boss's name, and you don't return them, and all that kind of stuff. I was just like, child. Ugh. Shit, Ray could have a crush on Zell Swag. Maybe that's it. Who knows? So I heard that Zell Swag and Milan Christopher, they was getting into it at one point on Twitter or something, and Zell Swag said Milan Christopher gave him some of the best fellatio of his life. That's what I heard. So I'm just, who knows, child? Child, these kids get into everything. There's always, I feel like, if you dislike a person that much, there's always, some kind of feelings there, whatever. Because it seemed like they've been knowing each other for a long time, where they was arguing. But Zell Swag got escorted out. Masika Malika was arguing at Ray, and actually escorted Ray out as well. So Masika was just auditioning queens, and see which one is going to be her gay best friend. They carry these gay guys around like purses. Come on, hold my wig, hold my purse, do my hair, fix my makeup. Well, let me tell you what's going on with me, girl. It don't matter. Can you fix my hair? Y'all know it's the truth. Not with everybody, but most of them. So she was just like, she was mad at Ray because he was supposed to remain professional, and all that throughout this whole thing, and just let Zell do his thing. But of course that wasn't gonna happen. But he wanted Zell Swag to come, but he ended up getting Red for filth. I mean, what Zell Swag is about. So I mean, why even invite him? Masika said herself she don't want him there at this event. But you insisted him being there. So was you trying to ruin Masika's event? Was you trying to low key sabotage her shit? Who knows? I don't know. That's pretty much it. It was a pretty jam packed episode for the most part. I'm just really sick of looking at Solo Lucci, but he's probably going to be here to the end of time. God bless the child that's got his own. And he definitely has a lot of drama going on with him, as do everybody else. And with that said, I'm Mr. Chalaka. Mr. Chalaka, I haven't did that in a long time. Hey, all my old school players, all my subscribers, my old school subscribers, y'all remember that? The Chalaki then the pop. Mr. Chalaka on Google Plus, follow me. Share this video, like, comment, subscribe. At ITSKINGWORLD Instagram and Twitter. At ITSKINGWORLD89 on Snapchat. And Chase Kingsworld on Facebook. on Facebook, and all my social media moments will always be where, darling. Say it with me in the bottom bar below. Now I would have been nervous if somebody would have said that shit because ain't nobody in here. Okay. All right. See y'all later. Bye.